Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back on the free-to-play account and we're looking at something that a lot of people have been asking about, and that is your swap scroll. So the swap scroll will swap two heroes. It swaps it kind of one for one. The heroes level, the ascension tier, the signature item, and the mythic furniture. So this is really important when you're doing the swap scroll, is you don't want to do it too early, because if you don't have a high level signature item on a hero, if you don't have mythic furniture on a hero, essentially you could be swapping for a very similar hero, but heroes are not very difficult to build nowadays, especially with the desired heroes, with the wish list, things of that nature. So swapping scrolls is really to correct heroes that you built and you no longer utilize, especially when new heroes come out. So the big one on here is when we started our free-to-play account, many of you know we're already in chapter 32, so we've made quite a bit of progression on the free-to-play account. So when I started the free-to-play account, it was completely Chimera, guys. Chimera used to be the most popular hero that everybody had, everybody built. Chimera was utilized in everything, just like Brutus back in the day. It was a hero that you used for everything. Now, since Ainz has been released, he is essentially replaced Chimera in almost every aspect of the game. I don't know anyone who uses Chimera. Even in the Twisted Realm itself, we've actually been replaced with Moriel. So if you've built out Moriel has actually replaced Chimera when it comes to the Twisted Realm. When it comes to Dark Tomorrow, which was the last and final place that we ever used her. We also see the same thing with Belinda. Belinda's another hero. AFK Arena gave us a lot of copies of Belinda. Most players built her. A lot of players say, well, I don't utilize Belinda anymore. Be cautious about getting rid of Belinda. We do see her do significant damage when it comes to single target, when it comes to the guild bosses. She can still do a significant amount of damage, especially coupled with Rose, which using the swap scroll, you might get rid of her and then realize, oh, wait, I did utilize her for something. So if you have a very strong team that is going through and really pushing damage on the guild boss, Belinda is another hero. Again, we used to build her all the time back in the day before Gwen. Even looking at the lineup of Lightbearers currently, with Gwen being kind of the staple hero now for the damage within the Lightbearers. Before Gwen, it was just Belinda, and she was really the only caster and the only one doing a significant amount of damage when it came to the faction itself. Even now, guys, short of Ullard, which really plays more of a support role, Belinda is the only mage. We're really waiting for them to rework something, or I really think just come out with some powerhouse Lightbearer heroes that we want to see. But as of right now, guys, the swap scroll is going to be utilized in one of the best factions or best fashions that I see fit. Because one hero that we've always wanted, of course, Chimera, is going to be the swap. So any hero that I have with Chimera is going to swap to a 3-star ascended hero as long as they're eligible for the swap. Remember, this doesn't apply to Celestials or Hypogeans, doesn't apply to dimensional heroes. So even looking at her, we have her plus 30 signature item. We have that 9 of 9 furniture because she is completely maxed out. Now, a hero that we've seen, especially with the faction engraving coming out, so the 4 factions are going to be eligible for the engraving pretty soon. So a hero that I would utilize instead of her, even looking down the list, my number one choice is my boy Oden. So Oden I have at Elite Plus, which is exactly where he is. I have a couple copies of him, but that is as far as I've ever built him on the free-to-play account. It's gotten to the point in the campaign where, again, I don't use Chimera. Chimera has since dropped out. But Oden I can use, and I can absolutely use in a lot of different team comps. So this, to me, is a viable swap with the swap scroll, just for the simple fact that Chimera is built. If I had another hero in here that was not built, that I didn't have signature items on, that I didn't have furniture on, I really would advise against swapping it. So for instance, a lot of players are swapping, let's say, a Sophia, which has her 3 of 9, has a plus 10 signature item. Oh, they're saying, you know what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and swap my Sophia so I can build Oden. The only really benefit you're getting out of here swapping to Oden is, yes, you do get the plus 10 signature item, you get the 1-star Ascended, which again, heroes are not very difficult to build, especially if you've had them in the wish list. You probably already have copies of them or you're already building them. But swapping it for the plus 10 signature item, this is very easy to get, especially when you look at other heroes. Furniture, 3 of 9 is really not anything, again, that is very difficult to get. If you drop the heroes in the wish list, you'll get them sooner or later. Don't use the swap scroll for heroes that you don't have built. My personal preference, that is kind of the way that I look at it, is not utilizing those swap scrolls for heroes that you don't have built or that you cannot easily build. So like I said, we're going to go ahead and we have Shamira here. We want to swap for Oden, so we'll go ahead and we will do this swap. There we go. So let's check out the preview, guys. There is the preview. So now, before we complete the swap, which this is actually the first swap scroll that I've ever used on any of my accounts, look what you're getting. So Oden is getting his 9 of 9 furniture. Oden is getting his plus 30 signature item, which, like I had said, once you start getting into using red chests on heroes, or when you start getting to higher level furnitures, the 7 of 9, the 9 of 9, that's when a swap could really come into play. If you have a Sophia case where it's only a plus 10 signature item, 3 of 9 furniture, I wouldn't recommend swapping it. Just save the swap scroll in case someone in the future you really want to build, or a hero that you kind of miss or can't pull from out of the summons. So now she goes to Elite Plus, he goes to Ascended. Let's go ahead and confirm this. Confirm to use the swap scroll. Heroes levels, ascension tiers, signature items, mythical furniture will be swapped. There we go, guys. So there is Oden, 3-star Ascended. We can hop in here. I don't think it equips the furniture in here. There he is, guys. So let's go ahead. We do have to drop him in the resonating crystal. We do have to, I believe we have to add him in here. That's actually a good question too, because now Shamira doesn't qualify to come in here. So I believe we're going to have to add him. There we go. Then we are going to have to go ahead and build out his room. And I really need to do some summons on here and use some of my 81,000 Poe coins. And again, this is the test server, guys. I don't really focus on it a ton. So we will actually drop him up in the top priority tier room. There we go, guys. So there is his 9 of 9, meaning the swap is complete. So make sure you do save a little bit of diamonds. So when you do the swap, there he is. So he's got his 9 of 9. He has his plus 30 signature item. We'll swap him in here. Looks like we have a couple on cooldown. And there he is, guys. So just like that, we went from an Elite Plus Oden to a fully maxed out Oden. Even took off her gear on there, which is awesome. We can throw Dura's Call on him. And look at that. So from a Elite Plus absolutely nothing Oden to, there we go. That is what I imagine, and that is what I would utilize my swap scroll for. Again, I wouldn't use it for heroes that are not built. I would not use it for heroes that don't possess a lot of furniture or a high level signature item. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Like I said, I've been seeing a lot of messages on Reddit and Discord about the swap scrolls themselves. So using a hero like Shamira, that I don't utilize for anything. She carried me 32 chapters. I know I feel like I really did her wrong because she still is a viable hero, but it's gotten to the point of the campaign where Oden completely maxed out is going to serve a much better purpose than her. And unfortunately, at this point, we have never seen an opportunity to get another swap scroll, so I don't know if it's something that we're going to get in the future. But as of right now, there are no swap scrolls available, short of the one you get for making progression. And really, it is utilized to correct a hero that you built, not really knowing what hero to build or what tier list to use. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.